I don't know who y'all racists think y'all are, but y'all seem to delight in making others suffer. Um, y'all just seem to delight in hurting people of color, especially if they're men, women, and children. Y'all go around thinking that y'all own everything. Let me tell y'all something right now. Y'all don't own nothing. Y'all don't own public parking. Y'all don't own public transportation. Y'all don't own public. Y'all don't own public parks. Y'all don't own nothing. Y'all think y'all think just because y'all have special privileges, thinking y'all own everything. Again, let me emphasize this: y'all don't own nothing. Y'all don't own public parking. Y'all don't own y'all don't own public streets. Y'all don't own public driveways. Yeah, I said it. Y'all don't own public driveways. Y'all don't own nothing. Y'all don't own nothing. Not even seats on an airplane. And yes, I said it. Y'all don't own no freaking seats on an airplane. And all y'all do is go around hurting men, women, and children. I mean, y'all are the. I mean, y'all are so vindictive, so mean-spirited, so selfish. I mean, y'all can't stand to see anybody else doing good. But instead, y'all choose to hurt people of color just because of their race, just because of their ethnicity, just because of their creed, just because of their disability, just because of their religion. Um, I mean, Trump has brought these races out. It's like he, it's like he brought them out from from you know, from under a rock. And another thing, why do y'all feel the need to tell people of color to go back to their country? Really? Let me tell y'all something. They have a right to be here just as much as anybody else. Indians, Asians, Latinos, Mexicans, um, Mediterraneans, um, Muslims. Yes, I said it, Muslims. They have a right to be here just as they have a right to be here just as I mean they have a right to be here just as much as anybody else. And y'all got the audacity to tell them to go back to their country? Really? Really? I mean, y'all are the stupidest people on the planet. No, I take that back. Y'all are the dumbest people on the planet. And y'all gonna tell somebody, y'all, y'all gonna tell somebody to go back to their country? Really? Let me tell you something. Like I said, they have a right to be here just as much as anybody else, and they have a right to practice any religion. I mean, they have a right to practice any. They have a right to practice. They have a right to practice. They have a right to practice their religion too. I mean, anybody has a right to practice their religion. And besides, it's a free country. But just because it's a free, just because it's a free country doesn't give y'all the right to tell somebody go back to their country, or tell somebody to get off my the to tell somebody to get off their land. Again, let me emphasize this: y'all don't own public parking. Y'all don't own public driveways. Y'all don't own public streets. Y'all don't own public parks. Y'all don't own public transportation. Yes, I said it. Y'all don't own public transport. Y'all don't own public transportation. Y'all don't own nothing. And y'all think y'all got the right to own every damn thing. Let me tell you something. Like I said before, y'all do not own anything. People have a right to go and come. People have a right to go and come as they please. Y'all don't own nothing. And y'all white privilege doesn't don't mean squat. And like I was trying to say in my last video, y'all don't own, y'all do not own public apartments. Y'all don't own public housing. Y'all don't own nothing. People, and like I was trying to say, people of different races, sexes, religions, disabilities, um, um, military stats, ethnicities, creeds, have a right to come and go as they please. Y'all don't own nothing. Again, y'all don't own public parking. Y'all don't own public housing. Y'all don't own public apartments. Y'all don't own public streets. Y'all don't own public parks. Y'all don't own anything. Thinking y'all own every damn thing just because just because y'all live in it or live on it. And like I said in my last video, karma is a bitch, and karma will come back to find y'all. And when it does, let me tell you something right now, it ain't gonna be pretty. It will not be pretty, cause like I said in my last video, God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. And y'all going around here treating other people like dirt, or should I say like trash, just because of their race, their creed, their ethnicity, their disability, their their sexual orientation, or what have you. And again, like I said, God don't like ugly, and karma come back to find y'all, every last one of y'all. And when it does, it won't be pretty. It will not be pretty.